Salem, USA. In the world of daytime television, spoilers are the lifeblood of fandom. They are the digital age equivalent of the watercooler whisper, designed to spark speculation, incite passion, and keep viewers locked in for the long haul. But when Days of Our Lives, DOOL, drops a bombshell via outlets like Swoon, it's not just a plot point, it is a carefully orchestrated piece of creative storytelling. This spring, the spoiler machine is buzzing with a revelation that has the fanbase divided, intrigued, and feverishly editing fan videos. The ignition of a new romance between Gabby Hernandez, Cherie Jimenez, and Philip Kyriakis, Jean-Paul Lavoisier. On the surface, it's a simple headline. New romance heats up Salem. But beneath that headline lies a complex web of creative strategy, character psychology, and the delicate art of the super couple gamble. To understand why this particular pairing is creative genius, or creative madness, one has to look at the architecture of the soap opera. The rebirth of Gabby Hernandez. The creative team behind Days has been playing a long game with Gabby Hernandez. When Cherie Jimenez stepped into the role previously held by Camila Banus, the writers faced a unique challenge. How do you honor a beloved character's history while allowing a new actress to make the role her own? The answer has been to strip Gabby down to her core archetype, the fierce, vengeful, yet deeply loyal survivor. Recently, Gabby has been operating in a state of righteous fury, seeking vengeance against Stefan DiMera and Eva Vitali. Creatively, this is a character in a pressure cooker. In the world of narrative structure, a character cannot sustain that level of animosity indefinitely without burning out. Enter the romance spoiler. The new romance trope is the classic pressure release valve. By positioning Gabby for a new love interest, the writers are signaling a transition, not just a new storyline, but a new era for the character. It moves Gabby from being defined by revenge to being defined by desire. This is a crucial creative pivot. It transforms her from a reactive force, vengeance, into a proactive one, pursuit of happiness. The wild card. Philip Kyriakis. If Gabby is the pressure cooker, Philip Kyriakis is the spark. Casting Jean-Paul Lavoisier, a soap heavyweight known for his charisma and ability to play morally gray characters with a heart, was a signal that the show was investing heavily in the Kyriakis heir. Philip's recent return has been marked by instability and mystery. Creatively, Philip exists in the liminal space between hero and villain. He has the legacy of a Kyriakis, power, wealth, ruthlessness, but the soul of a romantic. Pairing him with Gabby is a creative risk because neither character is a traditional, safe choice. Traditionally, soaps pair the villain with the ingenue or the hero with the damsel. Here, the creative team is pairing two alphas. Gabby is a businesswoman who has run Titan and DiMera Enterprises. Philip is a Kyriakis prince. Both have explosive tempers. Both have histories of making morally questionable decisions for love. The creative logic is that two storms don't cancel each other out, they create a hurricane. This is the art of the bombshell spoiler. By leaking this pairing, the show is testing the waters. Are fans going to see this as a betrayal of Gabby's past with Stefan? Are they going to see Philip as a rebound? Or, in a stroke of creative brilliance, are they going to recognize the potential for a power couple that Salem has never seen before? The chemistry equation in the creative field of soap opera writing. Scripts are merely blueprints. Chemistry is the architecture. You can have the most beautifully written dialogue in the world, but if the two actors don't click, the story falls flat. The decision to release this spoiler in April, traditionally a sweeps-adjacent period, suggests that the production team has immense confidence in the Cherie Jimenez and Jean-Paul Lavoisier dynamic. In the creative industry, this is known as striking while the iron is hot. What makes this creatively interesting is the visual and temperamental contrast. Jimenez's Gabby is sleek, modern, and operates with a razor-sharp precision. Lavoisier's Philip is often rumpled, impulsive, and operates on instinct. In visual storytelling, contrast creates tension. The creative team is likely banking on the opposites attract trope, but with a twist. These two aren't just opposites in style, they are equals in ambition. A bombshell romance works best when it threatens the status quo. This pairing threatens everyone. It threatens Xander Kyriakis, who is vying for control of Titan. It threatens Joy and the younger set, as Philip's maturity, or lack thereof, contrasts with his nephew's generation. Most importantly, it threatens the Demera family. If Gabby, a former Demera pawn, aligns herself with the Kuriakis, the corporate warfare landscape of Salem shifts entirely. Narrative strategy. Why spoilers are creative tools. From a creative journalism perspective, the way this news was packaged, courtesy of Swoon, is a masterclass in modern media engagement. In the past, soaps guarded secrets like Fort Knox. Today, the creative teams understand that spoilers are not the enemy, apathy is. By releasing the bombshell of the Gabby and Philip romance, Days is engaging in what the entertainment industry calls second screen storytelling. They aren't just telling viewers what will happen, they are inviting them to participate in the speculation. Creative directors know that the week leading up to these scenes is more valuable than the scenes themselves in terms of engagement. Fans create theories. They dig up old clips of Gabby and Philip from years past. Did they ever share a scene? They debate on social media whether this is a sweep stunt or a long-term love story. This spoiler is designed to do exactly what creativity in marketing should do. Create a sense of urgency. It tells the audience that the current storylines, the vengeance, the corporate maneuvering, are merely the prelude to the main event, romance. The future of Salem's canvas. What does this mean for the broader creative canvas of Days of Our Lives? For the last several years, the show has been leaning into nostalgia, bringing back beloved couples and legacy characters. While that satisfies the longtime viewer, a show cannot survive on nostalgia alone. It needs new heat. The creative gamble of Gabby and Philip is that they represent the next generation of legacy. They are both legacy characters, Gabby as the Hernandez matriarch, Philip as a Kuriaki's heir, but they have never been explored as a unit. This allows the writers to build a new branch on the family tree without having to invent new characters from scratch. Furthermore, this romance serves as a unifying theory for the spring storylines. It offers a resolution for Gabby's revenge arc, finding happiness instead of revenge, and a redemption arc for Philip, finding stability through love. As April unfolds, the creative execution will determine whether this bombshell becomes a dud or a dynasty. Will the writers lean into the toxicity of two volatile personalities, or will they soften the edges to create a sympathetic power couple? The spoiler has done its job. It has shifted the conversation. For the first time in months, the chatter in Salem isn't just about who is dying or who is lying, it's about who is loving. In the creative landscape of daytime television, that is the ultimate victory. Because in a medium that has thrived for decades on weddings, bed hopping, and betrayal, the greatest bombshell of all isn't a scandal, it's the promise of a romance you never saw coming. And if the chemistry between Jimenez and Lavoisier delivers even half the heat the spoilers promise, Salem is about to get very, very steamy this spring. A bold, high-risk, high-reward narrative pivot that leverages character history, actor charisma, and strategic spoiler marketing to redefine the power dynamics of Salem. This isn't just a romance, it's a realignment of the entire Days of Our Lives universe.